I had a population of 2. I had 2 Skittles in my cup. So in trial 1, now I have 3 Skittles in my cup total. So I'm going to shake them up, pour them out. Okay, and now I have 1 Skittle with the S up. So I'm going to add 1 more Skittle to my cup. Okay, so I'm going to put them all in here. And now for round 2, I have 4. Okay, so I'm going to shake them up, roll them out. Oh my goodness, this one's going to go slow. I have 1 Skittle up. So I have 5. So I need to add 1 more Skittle. All right. Pour them out. Now I have, I have 1, 2, 3 Skittles with the S up. So I need to add 3 Skittles on my next round. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 currently. I need a total of 8. Okay, so I need to add 3 Skittles to my cup. Okay, so I have all 8 of my Skittles. So on my next one, I'm going to have 8. I'm going to shake them up. All right, and roll them out. And now I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 with S's up. So I'm going to pick 4 more Skittles to put in there. All right. So now, let's see, I had 8 and I added 4 to them. Oh no, I dropped one. I get it. Okay. So I had 8, I added 4, so that means I have 12 now. I'm going to shake them, roll them out, and then let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Skittles. 7 and 12 is 19. So on my next round, I would hypothetically have 19 Skittles in there. Okay. Now, I know we only have 2 minutes left, so I'm like rushing through this. So we have our trial numbers. We're going to put our trial numbers at the bottom. So I'm going to have 1, 2, we had trials 3, 4, 5, 6. And then my population goes up to 20. So I'm going to do this by 2s. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay. So now I'm going to plot my points. So at trial 0, I had 2. Trial 1, I had 3. Trial 2, I had 4. Trial 3, I had 5. At trial 4, I jumped up to 8. At trial 5, I jumped up to 12. And then at trial 6, I jumped up to 19. So do you guys see how at first it kind of rises up slowly, and then it just kind of rockets up? Okay, that is the definition of an exponential function. Okay, why do you guys think we got so many more at the end? Does anybody have an idea?
Because there was more Skittles, so the chances of M facing O increased.
Exactly. Very good, Henry. So down here, there weren't very many Skittles in the cup. So there wasn't much likelihood that we would have an S up. But the more that we had, the more we potentially had an S. So the more we had to add the next round. So this is just like viruses spreading, like with the coronavirus going on. At first, it probably had a very slow spread rate. It was just spreading from like one person to another. But then as more people got infected, they could infect more and more and more people. And so then our numbers skyrocketed. Okay. So this applies to virus spreading, population growth, okay, really any sort of disease spreading or population growth. Okay, let's see, so we kind of discussed the change. Our y-intercept was at 0,2. And what about the experiment with Skittles does it represent? We could say that since this one specifically was on population growth, we need 2 people to start having children. Okay, so for population growth, you have to start at 2. At least 2 people have to be there, and then it can go up from there. Okay. What questions do you guys have about this little Skittle lab before I let y'all go? Okay, hopefully the Skittle lab was a little bit engaging. It would have been way more fun for you guys to do in class and actually get your own Skittles and get to eat them. Unfortunately, we're not in class, but I really still wanted to show you guys because I think it's a really important concept to understand, especially during the time that we're living in now, to really like understand why it's important that we be socially distant, we wear masks and everything. So, all right, if there are no questions, remember that today your assignments are to do your Unit 1 test. And to make sure you've submitted your Unit 1 test review from last class, because that is a graded assignment. I will post the solutions for the review today. I will also post the properties of exponents sheet, the correct one. Okay, all right, if there are no questions, you guys are free to go. I'm sorry I kept you 2 minutes over. Feel free to stay on if you have questions about your grade or about this particular lesson. Anything is fine. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Otherwise, you are free to go.